Kilter, and I'm Owen.
Hey everyone, Homestead off Kilter here. For Valentine's Day, I got Hannah a walk, and I was real proud of myself. She'd always wanted a walk, and it just seemed like a good time to get her one. So I grabbed the walk and got it home, and I was showing her, and I was real happy with myself and everything. And then I saw the instructions that you needed to season a walk. Now, cast iron, I knew you had to season. I did not know you had to season a wok, and there are a few different methods on how to season a wok. All of them said you had to use a gas burner. I do not have a gas stove. I hope to one day at least have a gas burner using a home biogas system, which I will talk about later when I can finally get a hold of one and show you all the awesome things it could do. So I knew we were going over to my in-laws later that week for dinner. Her grandfather was in town, and so I said, we'll just go over there because they have gas, and I'll season it there, and I'll do the video there. Well, I was feeling like hot garbage that day. I had some neck issues, and it just kind of put me down. So I said, I'll just come back at a later time, and we'll do it then. We don't plan on cooking Chinese this week anyhow. So I came home. We went garage selling the next day. I was feeling a little better, and we found a camp stove, which we kind of wanted anyway, or when we were doing our travels. It would have been nice to have one a couple nights. So we found one for like 10 bucks. It had only been used maybe one time. One burner had never been turned on at all. So I grabbed it and I'm like, sweet, now I can do it myself. Today I want to show you, I'm kind of blending a few different methods together. I want to show you how to season a wok. Owen was very excited we got this because he's recently become obsessed with Panda Express. And he saw it and we're like, you can make Chinese food with this. And he goes, I can have Panda Express at home. So he was all kinds of excited. Here is how we season a wok. All right, so the first thing we're gonna wanna do all right, let's look. Get that cranking. All right, so we are going to want to let this go until it starts to turn black. Everything I could find online said that you need 2 what they call burns, and basically you're just gonna let this get as hot as possible and it will begin to discolor, and once we burn it off, we're gonna season it with oil and put it through another burn again. So before you do this, and I've already done it to ours, you want to take a little bit of dish detergent and steel wool and clean off the protective coating that they have on there. Wow, I am glad we did not do this in the house. This is smoky, but we see it's starting to turn there. And I'm going to let this go, and I will get back with you when we're a little farther along. Hey guys, so in off-kilter fashion, I'm learning that I do things kind of the wrong way sometimes. And that's okay because it's all a learning process. I have learned that camp stoves aren't perfect for this type of seasoning. It'll work, it's just gonna take a whole lot longer, and patience is not one of my strong suits. So what I did to hopefully speed things up is I turned it over. I've seen people use blow torches, so I said, why not? Now, it's getting there. So we're seeing how it works. And I will come back to you in a minute with an update. If this doesn't speed up, I'm just gonna take my grill apart and put it on there. We'll see how it goes. All right, so I got it as far as I can get it on a camp stove. I don't wanna hold it up too much there because I don't want to melt that. And then all the cooking parts are seasoned anyway. I figure like this part here and up here, it'll just happen with use. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to to wipe it out. Then I'm gonna wipe it down with some oil. Now, they used different kinds of oils. I've seen people use canola oil, vegetable oil, a few different types of oil. I'm using Crisco. Why? Because it's what I have. So I rubbed it down with some Crisco. Now let's turn it back on. All right, so now we're just going to wait. Let it burn again, do another burn. Hopefully it doesn't take quite as long. Good thing these little tanks come in 2 packs, because I think we may be nearing the end of that tank. So we'll let it get heated back up here and wait for this oil to burn off burn on, really. Once we burn on the oil here, we will be good to go. Maybe we'll use it this week. All right, everybody. I think we have it as close as it's going to get on the style that we are using. So I think no matter what, we're going to be done anyway. As Florida weather is coming up on this time of the year, we're going to get our daily storm. And so I think it's coming in. So this is the final product. I think it's as close as I'm going to get. We will see when we cook on it. But, you know, running the paper around and everything, it was smooth. There's probably a couple spots that if I had a blowtorch I would take to it to make sure I burn that oil on there. But other than that, pretty good. All right. So remember, as always, be self-sufficient, help everyone you can, inconvenience no one, and y'all have a good day. Thanks. Bye.